What's up, y'all? It's your host, Mike the Ngoji of the Rapper Cap Podcast, CEO, COO, owner of the Rapper Cap Podcast, and Rapper Cap Incorporated. Yeah, y'all know who it is by now. This is the first session of Free Game. And like I said during the video, it's just a 10-15 minute video to put you on game about something. I'm going to do the first episode or first session, whatever you want to call it, and just to kind of break the ice and to show you the diversity of what we're going to talk about on here. So without further ado, my free game to y'all today is stop letting women take the lead. Fellas, gotta learn how to take initiative. Like, it's imperative that you learn how to take initiative as a man, not even with just women, but in life in general. Because without you taking the initiative, who's gonna follow? Who can follow? Like, you're the man, you're the head, you lead, everything else follows. You are in charge of everything that comes and that isn't coming. So therefore, you need to look within yourself and ask, why am I not taking the initiative? But when it relates to women, taking the initiative shows that you care, shows that you have the ability to lead, shows that you want to lead. And most of the time, women who see men who take the initiative, they take a step back and they don't try to undermine you. They don't try to override your authority as just a man. Not even, oh, I have authority over you because I'm a man. No, just your authority as a man. So just taking the initiative in the first place is a step in itself. Like, whatever you do after you take the initiative is up to you, and it's a bonus. But the initiative itself is a step, and it shows and affirms women that you care, that you're trying, that you want to lead, and everything. So stop looking for your women to be, or I shouldn't say women, stop looking for your woman to be passive and look for her to be submissive. Let me say that again. Stop looking for a woman to be passive and look for her to be submissive. When you're in your role as a man, and when you are comfortable in leading, and when you show that you can lead with integrity and you can lead without being, pacified or babysat through the process or have to be monitored, like, the women are more prone to submit to you. And being passive is just allowing or accepting what happens and what others do without active response or resistance. So submission is just ready to conform to authority or the will of others. So it's not like, submission is not, you're gonna do whatever I say goes, and they're like, okay, cool. That's passive. That's being passive. You don't want a woman that's passive. You want a woman who thinks for herself. You want a woman who's willing to stand up to you, and that will stand up to you when you're wrong, in the right way, of course, respectfully. And you want a woman who is submissive. You want her to submit to your authority and understand that, okay, I'm gonna submit my place as the woman to also be able to be like, hey, like, you wrong in person, or I'm gonna take the lead now. I'm a lead now. Like, you not lead no more. She has full confidence in the fact that this is my man. He's capable of leading. He has it in him to lead. And that in itself is submission, because I'm submitting my own will to do whatever I want to do whenever it's not what you want to do. Like, she has full confidence in you, and that's what you want. You want a woman that is able to respect you enough to let you lead, even when you do mess up, even when you do make the wrong decision. She's like, hey, all right, what's next? Like, what do we do now? Like, you don't want a woman that's like, see, that's why, da-da-da-da-da-da, and you undermining his authority, and you undermining his decision-making process, and you're condemning him for everything. Nobody wants a woman like that. But no one wants a man that isn't capable of leading or isn't taking the initiative to even lead. So, some examples of just, trying to take the lead is basically like, oh, hey babe, this weekend I'm gonna take you out. Like, that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go out this time, boom, 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 and I got it set up, whatever. Or, I can't speak for married people. Or if if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, it's like, all right, this weekend, the cars are dirty. We're gonna go tackle that. Or I'm gonna go tackle that, and I'm gonna go clean the car. I'm gonna go vacuum it out, everything, like. Or, nah, this week we need to get that state inspection done. Like, we gotta do that this week. Like, take the initiative. Like, show her that you're ready to lead. Show her that you're ready to step into that role. You know what I'm saying? And, like, women want you to take the initiative. That's why they ask you questions like, what time are we leaving? Where are we eating? What time do we eat? Like, they're asking you because they're waiting for you to take that initiative. They wouldn't ask if they were just like, oh, okay, like, if they probably already know what time they want to eat. If we're being real, they probably have an idea of where they want to eat or what they don't want to eat. But it's the simple fact that you just like, they could not even want anything on the menu, but they go because you took the initiative. It's like, all right, man, we're going to Red Lobster. And she's like, man, I don't even want no seafood. He's like, all right, we're going to Red Lobster. Get your dress. We leaving at 7. I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna roll out, and afterwards, I'm gonna take you to go get some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, if women who are not used to you taking the initiative, or women who see that you're trying, they'll be like, oh, okay, cool. They might not even be like, babe, I don't even want no Red Lobster. I ain't gonna lie to you. But they'll appreciate you going the extra mile. And you gotta respect that, and you gotta understand that, like, okay, cool, like, this is what it takes as a man to show them I'm ready to lead. And those are her ways of allowing you to take the lead. She's like, oh, these are decisions that you can make, or these are decisions that I want you to make. She's showing you, she's pushing it in your face. When are we leaving? Are we still going to DC? Like, all that different type of stuff. They're definitely shoving that in your face to be like, look, take the initiative. Show me you're ready to lead. Lead. Please lead. Most women want you to lead. And that's what men get misconstrued. They're like, oh, nah, she don't want me to lead. No. She's waiting for you to show her that you're ready to lead, that you're capable of leading. And once you do that, women will submit to your authority. Women will submit to you as a man. But until then, it's a dub. It's a dub, man. And you fellas, we got to realize that. We got to come into the realization that women are not going to submit to authority that is not proper. Like, no one wants to submit to a dictator, and nobody wants to submit to a slouch. Be diligent, be consistent, and a woman will submit to you to a certain extent. When you get married, she will submit. Like, as long as you're leading properly and you guys have had discussions, she will submit to you. And you tired of her being so masculine. Like, we always say, men, like, you acting all hard, like, you acting like a dude, like, you don't show no emotion. For one, she might have issues. For two, why aren't you in her position? Why aren't you leading? Show her you're ready to lead so she doesn't have to be masculine. Do those things that bring out the feminism in her so that she doesn't have to be masculine. That rules everything out, because she's like, oh, okay, like, I don't gotta carry my weight. I don't gotta do this. I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta go the extra mile to do this because I know he's gonna do it. So all the things that I'm doing to compensate for me being a woman and trying to be the man, or trying to do things that men do because of our society, no, I don't gotta do that because he's got it. That's what women are looking for. Women don't want no slouch, man. I'm telling you. And it's with this independent woman movement, we've got a bunch of feelings on it as men, but at the end of the day, what they're saying is, for one, women can do some of the same things as men. It might not be as efficient, it might not be as glorified, and it might not be as right as when y'all do it, but we can do it, and we can get by with it regardless if we're going to be handicapped at the end. We're just not going to settle for a man to do, any type of man to do whatever he wants to do and not to lead by example. So plan the dates, plan the day, and just plan. If you plan, you are already putting yourself in a position to succeed. Failure to plan is failure to succeed. And we as men have to realize that. We as people have to realize that. And most of the time, we as men fail to plan, which affects the relationship with women because we're allowing them to plan and be the visionaries. They're not called to be that as a woman. They're not called to be visionaries. The man is. So therefore, the mantle, we hold the mantle. It's on us to do that, and we have to take that initiative and show them, yes, like, you can trust that I have received this vision, or you can trust that the vision that I have is beneficial towards us. So that was the first session. Y'all let me know if I'm robbing a cabin. I might need something new for the free game, but man, basically, yeah, we just gonna do stuff like this, educational pieces on relationships, on life, on businesses, like, to get all in there. All right, peace out.